Hi, my name is Dan Nelson, and today I want to introduce you to the wonderful UART Sanded Pastel Paper. It comes in 7 different grades and 7 different sizes. The largest size is this 27 by 40. That's huge, but if that's not big enough, it actually comes in a roll, 56 by 10 yards. Knock yourself out. More importantly, it comes in 7 different degrees of grittiness. Can I use that term? 7 different grades. And if you're not sure which grade is perfect for you, you might want to invest in a trial pack that has 1 sample of each. And then, as I've done before, do a sample, do a stroke on each grade, come back and do a different technique and so forth till you find out exactly how each one feels to you. There's certainly one that will be perfect for your technique. Now for this video, I'm actually going to be doing colored pencil. And the 800 grit is perfect for colored pencil. So let me get started doing that illustration for you right now. I've decided to do a drawing of this old Chevy caught in the rain. It has a lot of character and a lot of texture and should be a lot of fun to do in colored pencil. Now, because colored pencil is a fairly slow medium, you're not going to watch me do the whole thing. I'm going to take a few minutes to get in the rough sketch, and then I'm going to take just part of the drawing, part of the photograph, and go into detail so that you can see a good example of how the UART pastel paper works with colored pencil. So I'm going to just try to rough the drawing in here really quickly, and then come back in a few minutes and do part of the drawing in great detail. There, so my sketch is finished, and now I'm going to go in and do some of the color in this. First of all, just a couple comments. You probably already know this, but colored pencil is a lot like watercolor in that once you put some color down on the paper, you can't really get light or white back on that area. So the very first thing I'm doing is going in and hitting some of these areas that I want to remain white on the final illustration so that I don't have to come back and try to do white on top of another color. So you can see how the paper works. Again, the paper is fabulous. The texture is perfectly smooth. I understand it's computer controlled, electrostatic to get the grit perfectly even. And it's also, of course, archival, so it will last forever. And that's what you want. When you produce your masterpiece, you don't want it turning brown or yellow in just a few years. The neat thing about the UART paper, again, this is 800 grit, the great thing about it is that it allows you to come back and do many more layers of colored pencil than you would usually get on a regular paper. So again, the beauty of this UART sanded paper is that it can take so many more layers of colored pencil than perhaps you're used to, and the quality control is so excellent that the tooth of the sand is uniform throughout the entire paper, making it just delightful to work on. I've gotten most of the color pretty much where I want it, and now I'm coming back with a white colored pencil. You probably already know this, and using my white pencil as a burnishing tool. But I do want to illustrate that even though I'm working on a sanded paper, that doesn't necessarily mean that the final painting or illustration has to have a sanded look. You can still achieve a glassy smooth texture by using the white pencil as a burnisher. And once again, because there's so much tooth there, I can even come back after burnishing and get more color. It's great fun to play with. I hope that you'll try it and expand your colored pencil vocabulary. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching.